Welcome to another. Now, we can say that Bieber may be on top of the list of singers who slip and slide so often. On Justin Bieber's Purpose tour, the pop vocalist inadvertently brought a slide down a wet slope. Before getting up and completing the show, he paused for a minute to mull over as long as he can remember up until this point. Also, in the event that anybody ever asks you, do you need spaghetti and milk, and you're going to stroll in front of an audience, state no chance. It was uncovered that Irregular Mix was the explanation Justin stopped his show to hurl as he performed on his Accept visit. The trooper figured out how to proceed with his show and kidded about the occurrence after the gig. This was when Katy Perry was giving such an extreme presentation that she blacked out mid-melody. Fortunately, the artist was whisked off stage and stirred without wounds. It's modeled on the off chance that she was singing "My Heart Stops When You Take a Gander at Me" at that point. Once again, showing why she has been crowned into pop music royalty. Beyoncé had her hair sucked into a fan and continued to sing while stagehands worked to get her hair unstuck. That's called professionalism. After this performance, Christina Aguilera's marketing specialist asserted this was not what it resembled. It was spilled tanning liquid. We don't judge in any case.
Invited here to pay tribute to the great Miss Etta James. There's a song that I've included in my tour now for over a decade now, since the first time that I was able to have a world tour. And I went around the world for the past, throughout all my career, saying that Miss Etta James was my favorite singer in the whole wide world.
The list, Jay-Z and Alicia Keys were possibly the most famous wardrobe malfunction since someone forgot to wash the Shroud of Turin. Justin Timberlake and Janet Jackson's Super Bowl 2004 performance led to record fines levied by the FCC. It likewise motivated the making of YouTube as a spot to share recordings.
this song.
Who could overlook the greatest in front of an audience snapshot of all? The second left shark turned into a big name. What he lacked in precision dance moves, he made up for with genuine charm. I mean, who could stay mad at that face? The I Kissed a Girl artist finished her performance at MTV's Latin America Awards in awesome style when she plunged into a monster cake, sadly, then kept continue slipping and falling over in front of an audience as she battled to remain on her feet.
La más tierna de las criaturas llega acompañada por un panda matón y un gangsta salvaje.
Back in the days when One Direction was a thing, one of the singers was left embarrassed as his bandmate played the saucy trick on him during their Take Me Home UK visit. Harry endeavored to pull his pants up with one hand as he continued the rest of the track, with the rest of the boys in hysterics. Harry Styles is somewhat known for falling in front of an audience. However, the fall that occurred at the Qualcomm Stadium, San Diego, California, may be his generally epic. The singer was coming towards the end of a performance of this track Adorn at the Billboard Music Awards 2013. When he chose to jump over a segment of the group, Miguel determined his bounce somewhat off base and wound up falling straight on a fan's head. She was okay and even got the chance to meet the artist behind the stage, who was full of apologies. You've known about bottles being thrown. However, what about business cards? All things considered, the rapper was not content with one crowd part at his show in Washington in 2011. He made such a complaint that the punter was tossed out on account of imperiling the rapper's life.
Who business card is this? Who's this right here? Who's this? Right here. Who business card? Yo, Drew, I seen it come from that direction, so like all four of them gotta go. Unless one person raise their hand and say I'm the one who did it, all that whole section gotta go. These cubes going 20 feet in the air, fam. We risking our lives up here. You can't be throwing shit that we gonna slip on. So look, Drew, this whole section right here.
When the R&B star decided to bring a fan on to take part in a seductive routine, but the moment was lost when she accidentally kicked him in the head. It's totally transpired, right? Fortunately for the greater part of us, when we take a tumble in the road or at home, there's not 10,000 people with camera telephones viewing. At the point when Louis Tomlinson completely forgot the lyrics. When Louis Tomlinson of One Direction totally overlooked the verses to a tune during a show in Cardiff in 2013, he should sing the lost refrains of a front of the melody Adolescent Dirtbag by Wheatus, yet drew a total clear.
Okay, I just forgot the lyrics. I'm not even going to pretend that now. My lips start to shake.
At the point when Taylor Swift got caught in the wind, she was found napping during a St. Louis show when a breeze machine kicked up her dress, giving the showgoers a brief perspective on her bass. Fortunately, she was wearing Spanx-like clothing. When Madonna got pulled down by a dancer, we all know that she is a master, which is why it makes complete sense that she jumped right back up after one of her dancers accidentally pulled her down during a performance of Living for Love at the Brit Awards, as she failed to untie her cape in time for her dancers to rip it away as she took to the stage. When Lady Gaga puked, it would appear that Lady Gaga was on the edge of barfing at this show. The singer got sick while performing on stage at her concert in Barcelona in 2012.